Okay, hi guys, this is Kim. I am here to do a reading, and I will put the time that the reading actually starts. This first part is something that is a little bit new, is something that I'm going to try to incorporate every now and then, is some creative channeling. And so this stuff it's really about being vulnerable and sharing my healing experience with everyone. So the messages that I get are, I assume, from my higher self. So this is creative channeling, and hopefully you get something from the channel messages too. Okay. And I will get better at presenting it too. So this just came as an idea. So I'm going to read it kind of. Okay, so the first part was, what if you knew that there was no energy to save or no energy to hold on to? What if you knew there was nothing to lose? What if you knew this energy was always here? It was here for all eternity. You, human, are witnessing the matter. Currently, the stuff that really matters in the created, it's only created in this now moment. This is all the stuff that literally matters. And I feel like there's some kind of, by the way, some kind of key to that too. But, okay, so then I have, we are part of that energy constantly pulling on the past and future ethers while constructing and reconstructing in this now moment. What literally matters is always changing. We like everything to be now, because truly that is our energy state of being. And then here was like my main advice from my higher self was, change is needed to break some of unhealthy patterns. Something as small such as picking up different songs to play during the day can have a very big effect on what you create. And then it goes on saying, these changes, part of them that would be really important would be more silence. More times for silence allows for you to get in tune with your actual vibration and be able to separate it from, okay, this is mine, this is external, kind of, because the energy is always moving back and forth. It just makes you very aware. Then ultimately you know if you need to raise your vibration up, or if there's something that is around that is a cause for any kind of low vibration. So I said the energy that you feel is constantly moving. However, please not to judge this energy as good or bad. Remember that this is a human perspective, and that we all know by now there's no one right or correct way. It's more like I can't have one without the other. In this sense, this is this perspective of duality. It's allowing for choices, and it's allowing for changes to appear like they are separate or going in some kind of order. But what if there were no lists? What if there was no ranking? What if there was nothing above or under? It's hard, but it's interesting to take that perspective outside of the human being and imagine, could you imagine from a different perspective, not a different consciousness. But anyway, okay, I will digress. But I have that we are not separate. We are all one and the same, part as the whole, and we're always complete. Things are seemingly separate from that human perspective. So try thinking here, like I said, of the perspective that's not filtered through our human brains. What would that look like? What would the non-duality be? I have that the mind allows us to alter the matter in this now moment and that is where the matter exists. And I'm thinking past, present, future in a sense. So I have, remember here too, when you're dealing with these emotions, that the not to judge part, and then the part that they are all your emotions are part of your divine design, equally important, completing an experience. So when you sit in silence, these emotions, especially for the first few times of doing it, can be really overwhelming. Especially if you avoid feeling things or keep stuff bottled up inside. The energy has to go somewhere, and that's where if it doesn't get released, it can even manifest as a physical symptom. A lot of us have stomach issues and or pains that we feel due to like this energy. So when you feel low down or stuck in a rut, that's when change is crucial. That's when contracts change, characters change, even settings tend to change. The divine plan is altered in a very sacred way. Free will. Because of this free will, duality can exist, and it appears with these choices. And as you know, choices resemble change, and change is what is needed to break some patterns. So let's see. Then what else do I have? Okay. I think that might be it. Okay, so from the human perspective, the non-duality. Okay, duality allows your experience to seem separate. Yeah, though we are not actually separate. From this one non-duality, it is one of the most all-inclusive theories that very few people understand, or from the human perspective is hard to understand, because the whole experience is about separate. So seemingly separate is for experience's sake. What I do for the sake of you, and vice versa. Whatever you do, you're doing here for the sake of me. We are all actually living for one another every day that we exist. So that's take one grain of sand away from this picture, and everything would dissolve. So in that sense, it's just saying how important it is for us to have each other. Okay. And I think that's it. Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it. So that was 8 minutes. That's kind of long, but I mean, the main point was to kind of explain or rationalize to myself the need for change, being vulnerable, allowing change to come in, and viewing those very small things every day as huge, important steps from our perspective to get everything else to start changing. And that is the channeled message. So I hope you like that. I know that was a little bit long, but and I might start making just separate videos of these and this only. So that's what I've got though. So here for your reading without further ado. Okay, hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim. We're about in Leo season. We are in Leo season, 23rd. Yeah, and since I'm a Leo sun and I'm a Leo rising, and my moon is Aries, just to FYI. That's why I get some pretty strong messages for Leos, because of it's kind of that's the place that I'm going to also. So a lot of Leo I resonate with. We're going to get into this reading. I'm going to pull from Osho Zen Tarot. It's blended with the Kipper deck. And yeah, I think what we're going to do is, because the channel message was about patterns and changing things and breaking habits and all of that stuff, I'm going to take a look at what is a pattern that we keep finding ourselves in as Leos on a very general, broad view, okay? So it probably won't resonate with everybody. My finger looks absolutely horrible, just FYI. And you won't believe how it looks this bad. It's a bobby pin went sideways, and I literally didn't even know I did it, and I was bleeding all over the place, because when you bleed from the extremities, there's like a lot of blood vessels there because of the nerves, and oh man. Oh man. Okay, so for Leo, what is their pattern? We're going to do a breakthrough pyramid reading for Leos. Leo season. Poor Leos. False person. False person. False person. Privileged lady. False person and privileged lady. False person and privileged lady. I don't think one of the Osho Zen is going to come out, so I'm just going to clarify it with a tarot deck. But okay, so this is a pattern, guys. This is the pattern. 8, false person. 12, privileged lady. Okay. So, Leos. What's the challenge to this situation? Or you say privileged man. So I don't want to, I think it could be privileged woman or man, and a false person can be a woman or man. What is the challenge? Communication or getting a message through? Getting a message through, or the way that you're communicating with that message letter. Okay, so the breakthrough. Whoa, courthouse. The breakthrough is the courthouse. The breakthrough is that there's some kind of order or something official that has to be done, or some. So to me, it's like communicating in the right manner, or in some kind of order. And like I said, we will get clarification. This could be about settling things or having a breakthrough in the courthouse, possibly. That, I mean, this could be a very auspicious sign for you if you do have like a case or anything civil, or just needing to do something that has you communicating with more official ways of communicate. I don't know what that even means. We're just gonna have to get into that. 27, the unexpected income. That is your power card in this spread. That is what you're good at. And you know, your Leo season is so, it is in the 8. You know, August is prosperity and abundance, and that vibration is so strong. It begins, you know, in Leo season. And so you all are definitely feeling, or can feel, prosperity. I feel like you can reach that prosperity levels in easy ways when you try. So your ability to come up with ways of having unexpected income. Maybe this is even saying like, you might not have one job that's $100,000 a year, but you might have one thing that pays $5,000 a year and another thing that pays $10,000 a year. And by the time you add it up, it might be very significant. So your ability to create unexpected income, which by the way, I have private readings available. Good time to slip that in. If you're interested in one, contact me in the description box below. It's the information. Let's look at the outcome for Leos. It's like this is all the Kipper deck for some reason for you all. Here we go. Oh, the 6 of Cups. Again, communication, family, soul, family. It's nostalgia, but it's, to me, it's nostalgia that you're thinking of. Whether this be, you know, because I do view things like all kind of happening at once. This could be the energy of you feeling or dreaming up what your future soul connection is already has in store for you. You know what I mean? You could be thinking up of the future, or this can be the past. It's about the journey, and it certainly is about communicating. As my headphones went off, my headphones died at that moment. So I hope you can still hear me. I'm pretty sure you can. It'll just record from the phone. But yeah, so this is about dreams, and this is about your connections. This is about soulmates too, and people that are in your life to help you for a certain reason. Wow. Your advice card is the gift card. A mature woman on the bottom, number 6, or mature man, 17, a gift. Wow. Okay, and then this is wanting to come out also. Mature woman, official person, and a gift. Okay. This is already a strange journey. I'm going to get a small deck to clarify with because of my finger being slightly incapacitated. All right. Spirit, definitely need more information. Tell me more about false person and privileged lady. About the pattern. Tell me about false person and privileged lady. Cutting corners or acting like you don't have to go through all that the same way as that would be a falsity. Everyone has the ability to get trapped into their own psychological trap, mind trap, stuff like that. 8 of Swords in the reverse, another 8. So 8 of Swords in reverse is a pattern of needing to take away your limitations. Possibly. Maybe it's to acknowledge something. Luck. Acknowledging your luck. Yes. Yes. Acknowledging your luck. Acknowledging up to what points have things gone smoothly, and it seemed like this is kind of like my a Leo's, right? In a way. This truth and clarity. There are some things that maybe you're privy to, and that is the truth and clarity of it. It might have something to do with privilegedness because of knowledge, because of having the right or correct knowledge at the time to free yourself. So maybe some people are trapped because they can't think of ways outside of the swords, but you came with the faculties and the abilities to never have anything trap you. So, okay, so that's the message. And then the Queen of Swords is like, there's a pattern of you not wanting to cut out what does not serve you, and just stay in or with something, or you know, where you're supposed to be progressing. Okay. All right. So what about message in reverse? What about this challenging communication? Challenging communication. Because it's so unclear. Oh, okay. Most of the challenge here, Leo, is going to be the challenge to be ready for anything to happen. To implement change and to actually start a process of communication. I'm going to say in a very official way. I have no idea what that means, but if you have a business, then it's pulling up changes within just how you do something so that something's documented better. The challenge is probably going to be to see through illusions. because the mind, we can have a pattern of making things way worse than what they are. That's that example here. So it is not like your energy, it's not like a Leo to be trapped at all, but yes, we can find ourselves in that position, feeling like, I don't know. That's interesting. Tell me about the courthouse, which is your breakthrough, 23. You could have, by the way, Pisces energy. You also have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And right as I say that, I have another Pisces energy coming out. High Priestess. All right. So there are gifts here. There's something that I feel like you have insight on, or that you already know. It's information. You see how she's carrying things and they're carrying things? There's a lot that this High Priestess already knows. And there's gifts. There's gifts. And I don't know if you knew this or not, but I will say it to this group. But Leos are really good at channeling. By the way, Leos are really, really good at channeling. And so that's why I decided to incorporate it, is because it's in very different ways you can channel, but there's some kind of like gift or ability here, and your advice is to use it in all aspects of your life, not just the ones that you think are woo-woo. That's funny. Okay, so unexpected income with your power, and I love that. I don't know what else you could get on that unexpected income, right? Who doesn't like that? Oh, that's the worry. That's the worry. Well, your power is that you have this ability. You just worry a lot. You worry a lot about it. It's almost like, it's like not planning for some kind of really big breakthrough because you're afraid there's not enough income for that. When getting the steps started in the right direction, you will always find that you get what you need. So I feel like the energy is here to just go ahead and start some kind of process for yourself or something. Have more faith in yourself. Know that this could be depression, anxiety, to worry about bills and things like that. I know that is definitely a truth there. The Six of Cups, King of Wands in the reverse. It's the outcome. Let me get a couple more on that. Couple more on the Six of Cups and the King of Wands. There's something about a connection that's not working very well, or somebody in your soul group that wants to connect more. Oh, something didn't turn out the way that we had wanted it to. Still coming around with some kind of heartbreak here of what we thought was going to work out and what didn't work out. This is some kind of heartbreak or third party or gossipy. Oh, this didn't work out for this person, and it's feeling like it's a very personal level. These two energies, though, absolutely beautiful. Six of Cups, Two of Cups. Wow. It's time to put the things that didn't work in the past and find ways to mend a broken heart. All right, and let's see here. Your gift, I think, is the High Priestess energy. I don't know who the official person is, but we will find out. There's many different ways you can be official, right? You can have a little check. You can be check next to your name or whatever, you know, verified, like official person, official site, official whatever. What is up with the mature woman in reverse, though? Because this is part of your advice. What? No. Okay, that's wanting to come out. The Chariot in reverse. Woman in reverse. This is an energy that they're advising. makes attempts or ways to stop you. Tell me more about, for moving forward. I don't know what it's about though. I'm gonna see, because there may be a pause that's needed. Oh no, this is a relationship that doesn't work out that great, or that hasn't been working out that great. It might be something from the past. It might be about, I'm feeling like it has to do with problems with you and this person's relationship. Always holding on to some kind of past mistake or past poor judgment. And the Knight of Cups is like, it's time to apologize and move forward. Or somebody is going to apologize for some kind of past poor decision or what you would view as a mistake. There's something that needs to get working on, maybe a mediator. I don't know, something that has to work on this relationship with you. And I feel like that is that 22, the official person. Work on this issue and it will free up a lot of other relationship issues or issues in your life. Because, you know, they're all connected. There could be advice regarding not letting a person drive at this time because of some kind of reason why their judgment or something about the driving. I don't know, something about that. So something about getting someone to help with a person who maybe can't drive much anymore or something like that. Yeah, okay, 3 of Cups. Getting out there, socializing, celebrating, friends, abundance, celebration, and reunion. Maybe this mature woman energy really wants to see you. You could have Aries, you could have Cancer, you could have Gemini. This could be a man or woman. 5 of Cups. Time to look at what you have, like the 2 cups that you have. Out of these 5, like the 3 that have spilled, it's time to turn away from that and to start building with the 2 cups here that you obviously have. And then there's that soulmate connection, 6 of Cups again. Soulmate connection, the journey. And the journey here is still with your self-love, compassion, and remembering to take as good a care as you can, as that is most people's challenge on our journey. So that's what I've got for your reading. It's a little bit too long and I won't be able to upload right. That's why I'm going to cut it off at this point. But yeah, join me for your next one. Let's do a closing card with the Ask the Angels. Romance. And if you believe, hey, maybe you're traveling with your Merkaba, your visualization and your meditation. That would be neat. All right, so that's what I've got. Sending you light and love. Bye, Leos. Like, subscribe. Bye-bye.